You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? How is y'all doing on this Nick Cuss, Most Maggots Monday? You say Most Maggots Monday, man. What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee ha ha, man. Ken in the pen. Ken in the pen, man. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep the head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? There she go. Now let's get through these disclaimers. Now hold on, man. Worldwide INC. You say what, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bro? A worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say what that mean, bro. I'm saying, hey, you know what I'm talking about? It mean everybody, bro. Everybody included, man. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue. Not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Special shouts out to Tata. We here with you, man. The same thing, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Man, y'all hold on. Let me go take Penny to use the bathroom. Come on back from the playing the Penny. But yeah, man, special shouts out to Tata, man. Now look at here, man. I don't promote nothing, bro. I don't promote no drug usage, drug sellage, alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippers, man. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, I don't promote shh. I say, well, bro, I don't promote shh. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the best thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, nah, man, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, no, man, good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people, nah, man, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody, you know what I'm talking about? They was telling me, man, I just love me some everybody, you know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, man, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love, what'd you say, bro? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man, you with me? Hey, check it out. Psst, 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 psst. Man, come up. Fuck with your partner one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing out here on this special request from Nick Cuss? Most Maggots Monday, bro. You say, bro, how's you gonna freak this one right here? Oh, man, I got something special for you today. You know what I'm talking about? Not really, man. I got something special for you every day if you listen. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out all the bitches who used to be men. You know what I'm talking about? The world may never know. I see you, man. They say, bro, you back to it? I don't know, man. Yo, talking about Coffee Chronicles, bro. They say, bro, what you talking about, man? Most Maggots Monday, man. Special request from Nick Cuss. Oh, y'all hold up too, man, because I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm finna do. Cause I done had hella videos, man. So I'm finna make this Most Maggots Monday. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna upload this thing. Then y'all just finna get all them other videos that wouldn't upload, man. What's that? The wind blowing hella hard. So just know you finna get that talk that talk part two, you know what I'm talking about? What's what part two, you know what I'm talking about? And all that stuff right there, man. So every day I didn't make it, but just know you finna get all that stuff that I already did, man. Don't worry about nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. I say, bro, what you talking about? Most Maggots Monday? I say, bro, what is you talking about? People. It ain't got nothing to do with bitches. It ain't got nothing to do with niggas, just people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's the shit we on right now in this society, bruh. Most Maggots Monday, man. You say, bruh, what you mean? It's just like maggots, bruh. That's where y'all fester at around all that garbage, all that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit, you know how the flies just lay eggs inside the shit. That's all y'all do with that mess you be running around here with, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we get the Most Maggots Monday, you know what I'm talking about? Because y'all just like most magnets hanging around all that filth, that disgusting, that nasty stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all, that's where y'all fester at. That's where you can find y'all, you know what I'm talking about? And the moment y'all, because that mess, I always told you that, bruh, mess breeds more mess. That's why every time you get up in here, y'all don't do nothing but lay eggs. You know what I'm talking about now? Just watch how far that shit can travel, man. And you attach yourself to that shit. Y'all attach yourself to that shit so much that even when you ain't got no new mess, y'all still bringing up old mess from 3 and 5 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? When you can't find no new mess, when you can't lay no eggs and hatch no new shit, you're sitting over there just to festering and all that old shit from 3 and 5 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? You know how y'all do it on this Most Maggots Monday? And it's just a shame, bruh. But I told you, bruh, mess breeds mess. So the moment y'all, that shit is like a wildfire, bruh, with the wind blowing. You know what I'm talking about? With the wind blowing and it's raining gasoline. That's all that shit does, bruh. That shit travels so far and fast. You'll have a motherfucker who ain't even one of the most maggots Monday type of motherfuckers. And you fuck around him and let him be around that mess. You'll fuck around and turn them out to the mess, man. That's all y'all done did to people. You done turned them out to all that mess. Because now that's one of America's pastime. You know what I'm talking about? Just sitting around talking about and judging the next motherfucker. And the same motherfuckers who do that shit at a rapid pace be the same motherfuckers talking about what the Bible said. They say, bro, don't you get on that Bible. You know what I'm talking about? And I got you, bro, because I just got to keep it real with you, right? Because all of us as people, not all of us, but the majority of all of us, we always run around with our favorite Bible verse. You get what I'm saying? So we gonna come tell you that, like I said, God said this about marriage. God said this about forgiveness. God said, and I just want to tell you, like I've always been telling you, bro, God say a lot of shit. So just because that's your favorite verse, we need to stop acting like we really paying attention to the Bible if we not gonna pay attention to the whole Bible. If we gonna be because y'all run around here and judge motherfuckers at a rapid race. Y'all run around here and put people down and tease people at a rapid race. And I can actually show you where it say don't do that in the Bible. Now that's one of the parts I can show you. Coffee Chronicles. Cause I ain't really abreast of the Bible like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just like everybody else was. That shit was forced down my throat as a youth. You know what I'm talking about? So I know some of that shit up in there. I'm sure everybody then went over the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the brainwashing that we just keep passing down. You know what I'm talking about? So they say, bro, don't you get into that Most Maggots Monday, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. That's the brainwashing we gonna keep on passing down. We gonna have, see, when we can't control people and we can't get people to do what we want them to do, we start referring to that Bible. So now when we get to referring to that Bible, what we do is the shit we want you to do, we take it up off our lips and put it in God's mouth. So now when we come in to relay the message, it ain't like I'm coming to you like this is what God said, even though this is what I said. You know what I'm talking about? And man, good for putting his what he means on God's words. You know what I'm talking about? Most Maggots Monday. Yeah, man, I'm just here to tell you that in this society, we dealing with a most maggots Monday society, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what most of y'all is. Y'all just fester and breed off bullshit where all that nasty stuff at. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all just around there where all that shit rotten and spoiled and all that shit, bruh. And just breed millions of maggots. And that's what y'all do with people's business. Because we living in a day where you don't get to live your life. And once again, these same people running around here talking about everybody be the same people reciting these Bible verses. See, so I guess if you got some popularity or if they deem you a celebrity or whatever the people, anytime the people deem that they want to fuck with you and they want you to be news and on public stage and shit, they got the right to come judge you on the forefront. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we fuck with it. Even though the Bible say don't do that. See, we don't like to do that to ourselves. And if somebody was to do that to us and have our shit all out there, we'll have a million labels for them. Like they hating on us, they need to mind their business. We good for when you fucking with us, we good for throwing that shit out there. But we don't never throw that shit on ourselves when we fucking with people. We don't never say we hating on them. We just come talking about this is the truth and all this shit right here. Fess up to it and all, you know what I'm talking about? You know how we be. Coffee Chronicles. Somehow, as the general public, we act like you gotta explain the days you living to us. Like your life gotta make sense to us. Like somehow, the way I think that you should do shit and the way that I see you should do shit, that's what you supposed to do. You ain't supposed to do shit the way you see it. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all crazy as a motherfucker with that, bro. That's how you know it's more Y'all ain't did nothing, bro, but just gave power to lonely and miserable motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know how y'all be coming through with them hate crowds and shit and all that bad and everybody be what y'all call that shit trolling and all that shit, bro. Yeah, y'all ain't did nothing but gave them motherfuckers power. Y'all gave some nothing motherfuckers opinion. Y'all let some nothing motherfuckers opinion fuck with y'all. The same people who can't crack it in society, these is the people y'all let fuck with y'all. You notice that because the people that can crack it in society is outside. They running around doing shit in real life. Their main world is not the internet. You get what I'm saying? On some real shit. Most maggots Monday. See, most magnets, you know what I'm talking about? They hatch and they lay eggs and shit in this computer. You know what I'm talking about? That's where you gonna find most maggots at. Most maggots Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas gonna be running around buzzing, festering around that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit that's rotten, all that shit that's spoiled. You know what I'm talking about? And they just gonna be hovering on it, licking it. You know what I'm talking about? Until they get pregnant. You know what I'm talking about? Then they gonna drop off a few eggs. Then they gonna move on to the next rotten slime. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshit with you. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Until you niggas that be saying I'm too old, man. Listen, bro. You just better hope, nigga, you could be this when you get this age. You know what I'm talking about? You just better pray that. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Because I showed you when I got to 47 years old, I showed you I was still this. You know what I'm talking about? No, I ain't never stopped being this. You know what I'm talking about? That's why they call him him. You know what I'm talking about? Who is him? I. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. On some real shit. Most maggots Monday, folks. In society, we living in the most maggots Monday society, bruh. Cause you niggas really ain't got much to do but look for that bullshit and sit there and fly around it all day. You know what I'm talking about? Cause like I said, we done deemed ourselves judge and juror of the next people. So we get to come up here and we get to tell you what people should be punished with. We just get to tell you everything about everybody else. You get what I'm saying? We ain't even gotta live our life no more. We could dedicate our life to talking about you. Even though it say don't do that in the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all ain't even confused. It's like y'all know what y'all doing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all ain't even confused, folks. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all just having fun doing it. You know what I'm talking about? Told you we for you people that like that Bible, we living in the books of rationalizations. They said Revelations. No, we living in the book of rationalization. You know what I'm talking about? That's the book we in right now. But most maggots Monday, bruh. Y'all sit around there, bruh, and y'all you know what I'm talking about? Y'all fly and y'all just stick to all that nasty shit. Then you just spread it. You know what I'm talking about? A million eggs. You just lay eggs around. You know what I'm talking about? You're running around corrupting good people with that shit. You're running around corrupting the kids with that shit. You're running around corrupting the elderly. You know what I'm talking about, man? You're just running around all that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. You know what I'm talking about? Most maggots Monday. You should just be ashamed of yourself. You should just be ashamed of yourself. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. Because at the end of the day, while you sitting over there steadily talking about people and shit, and you know this about them, I'm just going to ask you, what does that do for you? You know what I'm talking about? Like, it just seemed like y'all should be tired of talking about people. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? They say people who talk about other people only do that because they can't talk about themselves. Coffee Chronicles. See, when you ain't proud of nothing that you doing in your own life, everybody else become the conversation. You know what I'm talking about? So now you got to talk about what everybody else ain't doing. You know what I'm talking about? To keep the light off of what you ain't doing. You get what I'm saying? That's how that shit go most of the time. Because people who doing shit, they doing it. They ain't even got time to look at other people. Only people who's not doing nothing have time to sit back and survey everybody else to pay attention to what they doing. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I told y'all niggas done killed the network. I ain't bullshitting with you. Right? It's like even talking to you jokers now, man. It's like you niggas just be trying to sit around and fish to just to find out what's going on in the motherfucker life so you'll know, bruh. Like I'm telling you, man, niggas ain't got like more like that bitch. Most maggots Monday, man. And I'm finna get on up out of here on this one, man. You know what I'm talking about? So this thing can upload in a timely fashion. But remember, I told you that, man, this week you just gonna get all that other shit that didn't upload, man. So be prepared for Talk That Talk Part 2. You know what I'm talking about? What's What Part 2. You know what I'm talking about? That's That Part 2. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all be expecting that. They say never let your good work go to waste. You know what I'm talking about? So my duty as a content creator, I gotta let you hear. You know what I'm talking about? I just got to let you get the ball out. You know what I'm talking about? But on this Most Maggots Monday, shout out Nick Cuss, man. This whole society is a Most Maggots Monday society. Cause y'all don't do nothing but harvest and feast on that bullshit where all that rotten shit at, where everything's spoiled. You know what I'm talking about? That's where y'all at, where all that garbage at, you know what I'm talking about? And just laying eggs and that shit. I told y'all corrupting good people, y'all corrupting kids, y'all corrupting the elderly, you know what I'm talking about? Most Maggots Monday, just sitting around all that filth, all that nasty stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you, babe. And you need to cut it out. But you ain't. You gonna sit there talk all that shit. You be talking about people judging people, all that shit God said don't do in the Bible. Then you gonna turn right around and say God said forgive. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna find the one thing that you agree with out that Bible, and that's what you gonna push. And all y'all do that. Y'all skip over all that other shit that you be doing that it say don't do in that motherfucker to get to somebody else, man. And you just need to be ashamed of yourself and cut it out, man. On some real shit, bro. Everybody just need to take a step back. Everybody need to go in that bathroom first. You know what I'm talking about? Half of you motherfuckers need to jump in that shower before this next step. You know what I'm talking about? But everybody need to go in that bathroom, take a step back. Some of y'all need to jump in that shower, but take a step back and look in that mirror, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to start looking in the mirror more and take that motherfucking magnify out your hand, looking at other people. That magnifying glass. Yeah, you need to trade your magnifying glass in for a personal mirror. You know what I'm talking about? Half y'all already got that little mirror in your back pocket. You be snorting that powder off of. You know what I'm talking about? You need to stop snorting powder off that motherfucker and hold that motherfucker up to your face and take a look. You know what I'm talking about? If you did that more, you'll start walking around with that powder in your nose. You know what I'm talking about? I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Most Maggots Monday though, man. And I'm finna get on up out of here, man. But on some real shit. What are you? You know what I'm talking about? Because we good for looking at everybody else coming to a conclusion what everybody else is. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta know what you is. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a hell of a motherfucker. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.